Hello and welcome. This is the last cast of the season 1 PGV Rec League. So it's gonna be pretty hype, right? I have Nagini with me today and BT Blackhawk on cams and running all the cool stuff. And I am Sir Trees. Welcome.
This season went so fast, I cannot believe it. Oh, Jim, you came. Thank you.
Hello. Sorry for the
Hi.
late drop-in.
Nice. Welcome,
Hi, I
Jim
might
Jim.
let you guys do that and then get into the game, okay?
Do it.
All
Yeah.
right, thanks, Jim.
Everyone's audio is reverbing, is what Martini says. I don't know if that's on his end or if it's on the stream's end. I don't know. Is it better now? How about now? Martini, how's it sound? Yes, I got a yes. It's good. Sounds better now from Luna. Cool.
That one was
Cool.
going to be on me.
Let's go. Question for Jim
Yeah.
before we get started. Do you have Spark on your computer, and can
I
you
do.
run your view?
Yeah, sure. Let me pull
Perfect.
that up.
Then I can get the overlay with all the names and
Yeah, that sounds good.
see who has it. All right, last week, hype for these games. We got Hypertension, and then the PGV staff superstars. Looks like right now, the Hypertension team is there. We got Tober, Rock Solid, Rondog, runs with Scissors, and Boss J Rocks. For the PGV Superstars, we have Chuckles, Panda Cub, Spike, and Donut Pirate. And I think Nagini is hopping onto that team too, because she is a PGV staff superstar. Jim, do you have any predictions for this match?
At this point, I just want to let it play out and really see what happens. I mean, both are really great teams, so it's kind of hard to
Oh
it's kind
yeah,
of hard to say, you know?
and they've had a decent amount of time to get used to this meta.
Definitely.
So it should be solid games last
Yeah.
week.
It's definitely tough to say. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get this sparkling to work, and it's not working at the moment. Oh, okay. It's a good tip. Thank you. See.
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Has anyone sent them the ready up? Looks like Nagini's in. Looks like they're readying up.
Great.
Round starting in.
All right.
All right. And did you want me to share my screen with you, Trees?
Yes, please. So we can have the overlay.
All right. Oh, I don't know. Oh, let's see if
It's cool. I will start us off. Looks like Hypertension is in orange and PG staff superstars are in blue. They start off with it quick. A shot from high, then bounce out and get grabbed, and then
Blue
try to
team
clear
has the
through.
disc.
Be grabbed by the superstars at mid there. Chuckles get
Picked
knocked
off.
out.
Orange clears it
Bouncing
out.
on high,
Intercepted.
grabbed and tried to clear through. The staff superstars have it. They're gonna pass high,
Ooh.
and just right out of their
Orange
hands.
team has the disc.
Slapped
Orange
out,
sends it back
slapped
the
into
other way.
trap. Everyone's chasing it down. Picked up by Panda. Panda will slap it all the way forward. Now look like they're gonna
Orange team has
find
the disc.
anyone on their team. So
Orange
Hypertension
throws
will
it
pick
way
it up and try to slap it
downfield.
out. But it's gonna
Interception.
go right back into the hands of Panda, who will pass it over to Donut. Donut has a little bit of time finding a pass mid to Spike. Spike will pass it low. Nice little cut.
Ooh.
Good connecting on those passes right in front of the
Very
goal.
nice.
Yeah,
That was a nice little cut right there. Good to see.
9, 8, 7,
Yeah.
6, 5, 4.
You know, at this point, like these teams have played together a fair amount, that they've definitely, you know, been able to build up some of that chemistry that will allow you to kind of do those kind of team moves.
Way downfield.
Oh yeah, and hypertension.
Now that's a
I believe most of them are on a team together in VRML.
blue sends it back the other
Oh,
way.
So they have a little bit of that chemistry built up. It's probably just getting used to the 5v5. Oh, dang,
right.
good steal on that, bringing it right in for a
Get to your
quick little
launchers.
2.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice to see it, you know, go back and forth.
10, 9,
Oh yeah.
7,
Definitely keeps it interesting.
4,
All right.
3, 2.
PGV staff superstar, joust advantage.
Blue throws it
They're gonna
way
pass it
downfield.
over to the left. Passed forward. Tried to be passed across. It's gonna bounce a little bit low. Picked up and reset.
Like Donut picked it up. He's trying to slow it down, look for that pass. Panda grabs that, unfortunately gets a little bit stunned out. Chuckles tries to pick it up but misses, and then it gets slapped out by Boss. Then it looks like Blue picks it up, sends it back across to Spike, who goes for the shot, but it bounces off the ding ring. Very unfortunate. A little bit of a loose disc that gets picked up by Boss, who goes for the clear, but it looks like Blue's goalie, Nagini, manages to grab it and sends it right to Boss, who sends it back over. Looks like Nagini's now out of goal. She's heading home. Back in goal. They're going to do one more pass, but it looks like it didn't connect. And Spike slaps it out of bubble, but it... Let's see if their goalie is going to go and chase that down. Looks like the goalie got a little bit of a slow start and then put him out of position, which leaves Panda for that
Get to your launchers.
2-pointer. Pretty
Yeah.
nice. That was, you know,
11,
good stacks, fast stacks, getting down there and being able to take advantage of the fact that the goalie, you know, was out of position.
4, 3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
When you get a good little pass off so that the goalie jumps on the pass, and then you free sailing.
Disc into the
Alright.
hands of
Mhm.
blue.
Hypertension sends it all the way down.
Blue sends it back the
Picked
other
up
way.
by Donut and sent through. It's gonna be grabbed by Panda. Panda will find a pass across. And they're gonna pass it back across, but then it's get stolen.
Looks like she went for the ender there, but
Orange sends
didn't
it
quite
back
make
the
it.
other
Disc
way.
gets cleared and picked up by Nagini once again, who's gonna hold on to it for a minute. Looks like she went for the clear, but it bounced off of left boot. Panda picks it up and slaps it out. Little bit of a bounce, which leaves it in tunnel. Gets picked up by Orange again, and then back to Blue, who sends it low to high, back down. Let's see, is goalie gonna get that? Oh, and it gets picked up by her teammate being chased, and sends it down through mid, back to Donut, who's slowing it down a little bit, looking for his options. Ooh, that was a very nice intercept. Looked like he was going for another cut pass, but yep, didn't quite connect there. Spike picks it up from upper trap, sends it across high ceiling to Chuck, who sends another pass over to Panda, who puts it in for another 2 points. Looks like they're slowly, you know, building that lead up.
12, 11, 10.
Nice. And
Ooh,
we just
thank
got
you.
word that the predictions were up. Can they hear you? Do I have to repeat? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, predictions are up. Since you guys can't hear him.
Has begun. Orange
Let's
clears
go.
it out of their zone.
6-2. PGV staff superstars are up by 4.
Blue with the
6.5 minutes left on the clock. Looks like PGV staff are trying to work it in. Gonna bounce it high, picked up by Chuckles. Chuckles will have it stolen by Runs with Scissors. Runs with Scissors will try to clear it through, but it's gonna be grabbed by Donut in the tunnel. Passed across. Chuckles has it. Chuckles will try to find a pass high. They're gonna slap it around, and Panda will
Wow.
slap it backwards right into the goal.
That was some pretty lucky positioning, I'd say, on the staff team's part.
Yeah, I mean, Panda was behind the goal, and then she shot it, and it was off, bounced off the top. So
Yeah,
she was just moving out and
Interception.
found her way to it, and slapped it back.
definitely. Looks like, yeah, there's a lot of, still a lot of clearing happening. I think that from what I can tell, the orange team goalie seems a little bit more hesitant to go out of bubble to really grab those clears. And I think that that might be um, something that, could help orange team pick up a few more points if they really manage to get that position, or sorry,
Oh, yeah.
possession of the disc a little bit sooner.
So PGV staff is up by 8, which means that they should be sitting someone currently. I don't know if you guys can hear the comms, but Chuckles just said go on without me.
Come on, we got it. We got
Cool.
it.
Picked up by hypertension at the ceiling. They're gonna try to pass it in. It's gonna bounce around. Grabbed by Nagini, but stolen.
Not quite. A little bit of a scuff shot there.
Yeah, doesn't get cleared all the way out though. So hypertension has the chance to bring it back in. Tober crosses it low. It's gonna be just out of the reach. So it's gonna be grabbed by Donut Pirate. Donut Pirate will find a cross. I think they're probably just trying to get some movement on it without going right into the goalie's hands.
Definitely.
But it's gonna bounce around, and it's gonna be grabbed and then right back into the hands of the staff superstars, who will bounce it around mid. Just slapping it and finding maybe hypertension. All right, hypertension has it. They're gonna try to throw it high. They were covered. They're gonna get stunned out. Picked up by Chuckles. Chuckles will send it through all the way through. It's gonna bounce off of shoulder right into the hands of Donut. Donut will find a cross to Spike. Spike will pass it back to the clock person, Chuckles, who will take it in for 2.
Very nice. Yeah, they just seem to, be just connecting a little bit more. I think that hypertension is just, this meta can be a lot. It's pretty it's busy.
Yeah.
So, what are some things that you've noticed that you've done differently in this meta for yourself, Trees?
I'm a I would say I'm a more of like a defensive player, so a lot of my strategy relies on getting the disc and nice
Very nice.
bring in by Spike there. PGV staff superstars are showing that all the team building that they've done with corporate can bring them closer together.
Yeah.
Back to where my head's at in the meta is my clears have been more bouncing around. I'll try to get them into a trap so that they can slow them down so that it doesn't go right into the hands of the opposite side goalie, and that it gives us a chance to stack and make it to the disc in time.
Interesting. Yeah. Do you notice, just in terms of preference, like, do you prefer to play goalie, or would you rather kind of, be maybe more of a mid? I mean, it's almost I almost feel like there needs to be new positions for this meta slightly.
Sure. What positions would you make?
So I mean, since you obviously you have your perma goalie, but then I think maybe more of like a backline mid, you could say, and then your frontline mid, and then your 2 strikers. Since you have an extra player, so you get 2 mids instead of 1.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah.
Blue catches the enemy.
And then
You
you can
know,
still
which-
have that reset without, having too much issue.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Ooh, unfortunate. Rondog looks like he went to dive for that, but did not quite read that.
It was a
Although
good
it did
follow
work
through by
out.
their team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick it up and clear it through.
Mm-hmm.
Interception.
Good intercept from Runs with Scissors.
15 seconds remaining.
Looks like he went for that clear, but it kind of bounced off the lip of tunnel. Didn't quite make it
Was
out.
that a handoff? Did Panda
It
and
looked
Spike
like
just hand off?
I think they did. Look at that.
Man, hype for the handoff meta.
I know someone who likes that.
Blue walks away with the W.
All right, going to a promo. We'll be back in like a minute.
And welcome back. We are in the. Is that the halftime? Actually, sorry. Yes, that was.
halftime.
That was the halftime. We are back, and we will be going into the second round of Hypertension versus PGV Staff All Stars.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Hope you enjoyed our little promo that we just ran.
It's game.
Yeah, that was for the tri server tournament,
Hmm.
Clears it out of their zone.
which there might be a announcement about that in the foreseeable future, because those games will start next week, I believe.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Very exciting.
For those of you that don't know, it'll be a double elimination tournament, and I believe, yeah, signups have closed at this point, but
Signups have
you
closed.
know, all the
You can
games are
still
going to be
sign up.
casted.
You
So
can still sign up for to be a sub.
yes, you can still sign up to be a sub, and like I said, all the games are going to be casted. So definitely check them out here on Petunia's Gaming Village's Twitch channel.
Yeah.
Should be a lot of fun.
Right behind you.
16-2. The PGV staff superstars are up. But the second half just started, so plenty of time for Hypertension to bring it in. It's going to be bouncing around on the staff superstar side, grabbed by Hypertension, passed low. Oh man, the bounce off of boot back into the hands of Spike, who will clear it all the way through. But Tober is there, the back goalie for the Hypertension.
Yeah, it looks like they're running a different goalie this time on Hypertension side. I didn't get a chance to see if the staff are doing the same thing.
Oh yeah, Nagini was their goalie the first time.
Looks like it's Chuckles,
Yeah,
the new goalie.
nice.
All right, Spike grabs it. He's walking it down. He has Panda across from him, but he kind of a fake out. I think the goalie was worried about the cut to Panda, and then Spike just took it in.
Yeah, that was a smart move by Spike to see the opportunity with the goalie not paying attention to him, to get the shot
Yeah.
in. All right, Tober has it. Tober will pass it left. It's gonna get scuffed in trap, picked up, and cleared through into the hands of Panda. Panda will try to find something low. It's gonna bounce off of roots and go almost right back into the mid. Was that Rondog will clear it through. Gonna bounce around high, picked up by Boss. Boss will have it stolen. And then the superstars were gonna try to clear it through. Grabbed high by Runs with Scissors, passed over to Boss. Boss will take a shot. It's gonna be a little bit low. Grabbed by Rock Solid and shot, but the goalie is there, saving it. Stuck in mid, in tunnel. They're gonna juke around, maybe find some space, find a clear high. Grabbed by Runs with Scissors. They're gonna reset to Tober. Tober will take a little bit of time. Try to clear it through mid. It's gonna be caught high by Rondog, who will clear it all the way through. Slapped out by Chuckles. Right into the hands of Runs with Scissors, who will find a pass low. Oh man, nice. Okay, good follow through.
Very
Boss
nice.
Rock, yeah, missed the first one, but came back and brought it in for
They
the
figured it out.
two. Yeah.
Let's see if they can use this last bit of time to play some catch up. Make this a bit of a closer game.
Yeah. I mean, they still have like 7.5 minutes left, so
Plenty of time.
plenty of time. And I always like to say that the first round is a warm up round.
Yeah.
But when points are carrying over, it's a little bit less of a warm up round.
Mm-hmm.
But they do look Hypertension does look like they have warmed up.
Definitely. You know, it's so important to not just for yourself, but as a team, kind of play a together to really make sure you warm up a little bit before you come in. I mean, obviously this is not very competitive, but just as a something I figured out from playing, it's definitely helped me and teams that I've been on.
Oh yeah, you gotta loosen up your muscles and get
Mhm.
your shot dialed
Yeah.
in. You're not always gonna come in and play perfect right off the start.
Definitely not.
Stolen away from Hypertension, past center. They are gonna try to find a pass to trap. They're just gonna float past it though. Picked up by the Hypertension team. Have a little bit of time to just float all the way across. Oh, man, just a little bit behind on that cut to Nest.
Ooh.
They will find the clear through, right into the hands of the goalie, Tober, for Hypertension. They have some time. They will find a clear. Gonna
That
bounce
was
a
a
little bit low. Yeah.
nice connect there. Another nice connect. Oh, look at
There you
that.
go.
Beautiful. And a 17 too. That's awesome.
Boss to Rondog for yeah, a real fast 2 points.
Thank you, Kudakai, for that cheer. 1,000 bits, echo time. Very nice. We appreciate it. Now, I probably should know this, but does that mean we're supposed to cheer in the if someone does that?
Like I don't know what you mean by cheer. Like do we stand up and
I don't know.
throw our
It
hands in
says
the air?
cheer. It says cheer echo time. So maybe we're supposed to.
Stand up and throw our hands in the air?
It says no clue. I barely understand what they're for. Okay. All right. Well, if anyone knows, please let us know. This is a community effort.
Yeah. I think
So
it's really we have to stand up and throw our hands in the air
okay.
1,000 times.
1,000 times.
Well,
Yeah.
he put 1,000 in there.
That's a good point. Okay. It says you only respond when people redeem channel points for someone. Okay, thank you, Luna. Well, okay, so was that just like an emoji?
No, it's like bits. It's like a donation
Okay.
to the channel,
Oh,
more or less.
thank you.
Um, the channel points things are like redeems. Like Kudokai just redeemed a hydrate, which means that
Uh-oh.
we have to drink some water.
All
I
right,
mean,
let's do
it
it.
sounds like you are eating, so you
I
probably
am
need
eating, so I'm
a
happy
little
to
bit
drink some
anyways.
water.
Yeah,
All right.
nice, boss.
Ah, great.
Boss
Look at
rocks
this comeback. I love to see
comes
it.
in. Yeah,
You know, this is what makes these games exciting.
I don't think the PGV staff superstars have scored in the last like 4 minutes.
I think you're right. I think they really took this momentum and they're running with it.
Yeah, they got nice and hot. The
Oh,
hypertension. Ooh, good steal, taking it in for
oh,
a nice little 2.
very nice.
And yeah, they're on a roll.
They're closing in. They have 8 points to tie with 3 minutes left. It's doable.
Yeah, they scored another point. The PGV staff superstars get their 5th player back in.
Ooh, the tension. The
Were you gonna
what's
say the tension is hyper?
I should have. I wish I was smart enough to say
Oh,
that.
okay.
Let's pretend that's what I was gonna say.
Well, the tension is hyper indeed. Boss is
Ooh.
gonna take it all the way in for another 2. 12 to 18.
Mm-hmm. That
6
was
points.
awesome. You
6
know,
points
I hate
away.
to say it. Chuck, come on. Come on, Chuck. All right. Chuck has the disc. Looks like he's holding. Sends a scuffed pass. Looks like that was trying to connect to Panda. Gets lost down in trench. He's moving back to cover the pass lane. Panda grabs the
Oh.
disc, but it gets taken back. Ooh. Another loose hit, but Donut slaps it out. Panda manages to grab it. And it gets cleared down, but it gets picked up by their goalie, who sends it back through. Loose low. Looks like Chuck was a little bit out of position. Manages to grab it. Sends it across, but it's picked up by Panda once again. And sent through that tunnel. That disc's going up a little bit. Oh, and it's picked up by Rondog. Rondog looks like he's sending it a bit of a bounce. Oh, look at that!
Nice.
That was risky, but it worked out. They're within 4 points of each other now.
Yeah, minute left. 4 points from each other. The PGV staff have been pretty much put to a standstill by
Yeah.
the hypertension team. They've been at 18 points for pretty much this whole round. Man, they're coming in hot though. They nice pass across. Donut will try to find a pass back across, but it's gonna be grabbed. They're gonna get knocked out. Picked up by Rock Solid. Rock Solid has a little bit of time. They stack up. They pass it forward.
Oh,
Passes it high. Picked up and gets stunned out.
oh,
The
looks
whole
like they dropped
PGV
the
staff
disc.
is there. Gonna be slapped around a little bit. Maybe cleared through by Panda. Yep. Okay. Looks like Tober will be there. We'll find a
Oh, unfortunate.
pass right into the station. So it'll be grabbed by Panda. Panda's to Nagini. Back to Panda. Back to Nagini. Oh, nope. Just slightly low. Good game, though.
Very good game.
Good comeback by Hypertension. They
That was
didn't
awesome.
let him score any points in the last 7 or 8 minutes of that round there.
They had the pressure on them. They were down there. That was great to see. That was a really good match. That was an awesome comeback.
Yeah. Yeah, they just needed a little bit of a warm up. First
Mhm.
game warm up.
First round never counts.
Nice. All right. They're gonna quit to lobby. Are we going to run some promos maybe?
All right.
we'll see you guys in a little bit.
I was getting to him, I promise.
All right, and welcome back. This is exciting to see. We are going to have the Adams family versus West Coast Wired.
It looks like West Coast Wired is on orange, and Adam's family is on blue.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Good. Good catch. So on West Coast Wired, excuse me, looks like we have Kudakai, Romeo Shakes, Tots, and it looks like they need their fifth. So I'm not sure who that's going to be. I guess we'll see in a minute. And then on the Adams family, we have Donut Pirate, Jeff's Kindle, Martini, Natasha Lore, and yes, Mark Ramsey.
And
So this
is
should
that
be
BG?
Oh yeah, it looks like BG. Very nice. This should be an exciting game. You have any predictions?
Well, I know a lot of these players.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Martini and Natasha used to be on my team. BG is still on my team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could be a close one.
I know
Based
it's
on everyone
it's
who's in
pretty
this
tough to
arena.
say.
Um,
All right,
if
and the predictions are live, so put your votes in now.
yeah,
You wanna
hype it up. Oh no, it just looked like someone
bet some
dropped.
channel points?
Looked like who dropped? Is that Yo Romeo? Oh no, Yo Romeo's still in. Shakes dropped.
Mm. All right, I guess I have to wait for.
Raijin, you gonna bet on your teammates? Is that what's happening here? All right.
I don't know, Rajan. It doesn't seem ethical for me to give you betting advice. You'll have to brave it alone.
It does look like a fun matchup. This will be good.
Yeah, I'm super excited. This is going to be fun. And while we have a minute, I just want to let everyone know watching that in the PGV Discord server, some people are going to be starting up playing Ark Survival again. So that's going to be starting tomorrow, Monday, for game night at 8 p.m. EST. So they're going to be playing it very casually, and it's going to be for brand new players to, really just anyone who wants to play. So definitely go check it out. It should be a lot of fun.
Nice. The joust looked like it was won by the Adams family. They're gonna be slapping around, getting stunned out right into the West Coast Wire bubble, but they will clear it into trap. Picked up high. They will get it stolen, and it's gonna get slapped in, grabbed by the West Coast Wild goalie back into the tunnel. Yes, Mark Ramsey will find a pass in. They're gonna get it, just hanging out a little bit. Gonna have a little bit of a reset. Have a little bit of space. Ooh, looking for a pass low. It's gonna get caught up in the bow tie. Picked up and then stunned. Martini has it. Martini will pass it high to Mark Ramsey. Mark Ramsey will pass it high, just a little bit off, but picked up low. A man stolen and cleared through. It's just going to be bouncing around in the tunnel. The Adams family is there, though. They have it. There's going to be a little bit of a scuffle in mid. Grabbed, passed forward. Is that a shot? Oh, no. Okay. Picked up and bounced around mid.
Yeah. Looks like Romeo has it on the ceiling. Looks like he tries to clear it down, but it doesn't quite connect. A little bit of a pile up, and it gets cleared out over to Blue's side with the loose disc, floating around down in trap. Mark Ramsey picks it up, jukes a little bit, buys some time, and sends it down over to Jeff, who picks it up and sends kind of just a clear. And that does leave the orange team the opportunity to pick that up and clear it back, but it doesn't quite connect. However, they do pick it up again and send it down right into the hands of the goalie on blue side. Donut, buying a bit of time, sends it over to Mark. Mark tries to send it over, but it looks like it gets picked up by Tots, and it's a bit of a back and forth. Eventually getting sent over. Lots of clearing happening right now. It's a loose disc and bubble, gets picked up by BG, who sends it down again. And that's now going to get picked up by Blue. So really this is just a back and forth happening right now. I always find that, when I get into one of these games in this format, it takes a second to remember, oh shoot, I can't clear the disc. There's someone there. So my guess is that might be happening to some people right now.
Yeah, first round warm up.
Yeah.
It's been like 3 minutes, 0 points on the board, lots of defense. So
Yeah.
plenty of time to do it. Let's go.
I just wanted to call out. He did get stunned out, but Romeo did manage to run a pretty good ender right there, so that was fun to see.
Man, lots of steals, lots of turnovers. All right. Todd sends it low.
Unfortunately, looks like all of the passes at that moment were covered pretty well.
Yeah.
Bit of a man coverage situation.
I mean, they have the people for it.
They do.
If you're on the Adams family side, the Adams family has 5, whereas the West Coast Wire will only have 4.
Mm-hmm.
So
wow.
Adams family has it. They will get stunned out. Oh no, okay, they got it through. Nice. Picked up, bounce,
like
shot, yeah.
Shot.
Man,
right
down to
Martini looks like he's going for that cut. to Mark, and it gets picked up by goalie, although it's slapped out by BG. Wow. There's just these teams right now just feel so even.
Yeah, it was a close game.
Thank
Aw,
you
thanks.
so much, Luna.
Yeah, thanks, Luna.
Luna just gifted a tier 1 sub to our Twitch channel. That's awesome. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Luna.
All right. Oh, wow. Look at that. 3-point shot from Romeo.
17
I
meters
believe it
per
was
second.
Keith who
Whoa.
stunned out the goalie. That was some
Yeah.
great team coordination. Can't look away for a minute or you'll miss it.
Absolutely.
That was some awesome back and forth, though. They really burned up almost 6 minutes.
And it's only 3-1. Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Very evenly matched.
Unfortunately, even though that pass back didn't quite connect from Tasha, I liked the idea of it. Really slowing it down, waiting for the right time. Ooh,
Oh man.
another shot. Attempted 3 on an open goal. Didn't quite make it. Shakes picks it up, sends it back low. Looks like it's going to bounce back up to ceiling as a bit of a loose disc that Jonah slaps across. What a nice slap. Looks
Yeah,
like that
all the way
goalie's
through.
out of position a little bit, and they may take this opportunity to walk it in for 2 points from Mark. Very
Nice. 1 point game. 6 minutes left in this half.
So far, it's a very low-scoring game.
Yeah.
That's a great defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of steals or handoffs, whichever way you want to look at it.
You know, I wonder if this game there's ever going to be a point where the point difference is big enough that someone's going to have to drop.
Oh man, right off a shield.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Yeah, it just always, the shield always keeps getting bigger with every update.
Right?
Absolutely.
I don't know why they keep doing that.
You know, they just want you to know it's there. I think that's all.
Yeah, and I hate when it moves too.
Oh
That's
yeah.
the worst part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely moves. Ooh,
Oh,
very nice
good
forward tap
pass
from
by
BG.
Tots to BG.
Good tap.
Yeah. Nice.
Right
little-
off the
little
floor.
Wall climb.
Nice bit of juking.
We'll be left. Martini, stay stacked with me. We'll be stacked at left tunnel.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, I like that idea from Rajan. Rajan says we need an echo compilation with when the assist is better than the goal. He says like they do with soccer highlights. Yeah, that's a really good idea because
There you go.
you know, we focus on the goal so much, but sometimes it's that assist for
Yeah.
sure.
And like the clean passes are always gonna be really nice.
Definitely.
And helpful to progressing the disc throughout the arena.
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh man, getting stunned out, getting stolen, getting right into the hands of the other team. Tots has it. Tots will send it through. Oh nice, they have the stack. It's gonna bounce low though, right out of everyone's hands. But into the hands of Martini, who will find a pass to Tasha. Tasha will toss it high, picked up by Martini, cross shoulder to Mark Ramsey, who will take it in for 2. Back to a 1 point game.
Very close. This is a bit of a nail biter.
Yeah, if I didn't just trim my nails yesterday, I would be chewing them for sure.
Yeah, if I didn't have my dinner to chew on, I'd probably chew on my nails.
Oh right. If everyone wanted to know, Jim has some cheese snacks
Mm-hmm.
that he's been munching on.
Oh yeah, some classic original wheat crackers, some pepper jack cheese, and some chorizo and salami and prosciutto.
Every time I hear about you eating Jim Jim, it's always pretty healthy. That doesn't surprise me.
I try. I mean, I don't know how healthy this is. I think the sodium is probably off the charts, but it tastes good, and that's what matters.
I don't think PVG can ever get through a cast without talking about food. Last Thursday, we had this whole conversation, and then Spike was like, "I'll teach y'all how to cook." It was great.
I heard that
That's
PGV is gonna start a cooking show on their Twitch.
Yep.
you know, I would love to see it.
There is a VR cooking game.
Oh, really?
I feel like it might be multiplayer. That would be kind of fun to
That would
watch.
be a lot of fun. I would check that out.
Oh, there was something called Overcooked that the boys and I played.
Overcooked,
And that's
yeah,
VR?
that's not on VR. I
It
think it's
was
like
Xbox.
Cookout might be the one that's on VR. But I feel like it's
Oh,
similar.
okay.
I feel like it's a similar concept to
Check that
Overcooked.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I'd get like one thing done and then they would have like the whole menu made. I'm like, okay, great.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna chop the vegetables from the rest of the time.
Exactly. I'll be
Nice.
the sous chef. Yep.
Lots of passing back and forth. A nice little game of catch going on between the teams. Picked up high by the West Coast Wired. They will bring it all the way down and take the
Nice shot.
shot.
That was
for
a great
two.
shot from Romeo. He really saw that opportunity and took it. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a 3, but I guess they were in the bubble at that point.
Yeah. All right. 7-4. Maybe 30 seconds left in this round here. Martini has it. They're gonna have a little bit of pressure. They're gonna find a pass forward to Mark Ramsey, who will do a little dusty, but then gets stolen by BG. BG will clear it forward. It's gonna bounce low right into the hands of Donut. Donut will juke around, find a clear all the way through. Looks like the West Coast Wired had a stack on it though. They missed, or they grabbed it and got stunned out, and but it's going to go right back into their hands. And then cleared through, grabbed by Donut. Donut will have some time and just run the clock for the last bit of the round.
Very nice. You know, that
Great
was
game.
a pretty close game. So,
That was sarcasm, Cootie.
Yeah, I'm listening to the comms, and Tasha is saying that it's definitely not an even match.
oh no.
I don't know.
No, it's she said it was sarcasm afterwards.
Okay. I was going to say,
I was gonna say she normally calls it like it is. I can't
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I was worried that, like, you know, some accusations of
Clean it up. Slow it down.
cheating or something were going to get thrown around.
No, it's just been a lot of back and forth, a lot of good defense, a lot of good steals, a lot of
Yeah,
a lot of
Donut with
saves. Yeah,
two
on the
saves, Cootie with 2, Give Me Your Tots, and Romeo 1 save each. Yeah. Romeo on the board with 5 points and BG 2, and then Ramsey 4. Yeah, it's really good.
Tots with 39 stuns. I don't know. He might be using some stun hacking.
I forgot to look at that column.
It's the most important one. You can't forget about it.
I
Oh,
always
right.
forget about that stun column. That's not my column.
When I first started, I was always bruiser every single game. And then I got to Tyro, and that slowly dwindled.
Mm-hmm.
I played a lot with Tasha when I was first playing, and she was the bruiser on my team, so I didn't have to do a lot of it myself.
That's nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I
she
think.
saved you.
Oh, nice 3. Oh, way to tie it up, Mark. And it's back to a nice tie.
7-7. Anyone's game.
Yeah.
Starting off the round hot. The Adams family.
And Rajan
Aw,
says,
thanks,
"Not
Raj.
usually mouth
I
flop
just
left
read
and right."
that. Thanks, Raj. Occasionally.
Really is.
All right, Martini has it, throws it up towards ceiling, bounces down. Gonna get picked up by Jeff. Is he gonna do his bounce shot? No. Gets over to left, going up to ceiling. Thrown out by West Coast. Who's gonna stack there first? It's over in left tunnel. Gets picked up by Orange again. All right, back by Donut. He's waiting for the pass. Throws it down to tunnel. Nice pass over to right hand tunnel. Oh, intercepted. Oh no, still have it. My picture's all grainy. I'm trying.
Yeah, it took a few bounces, and then ended up in the hands of Jeff. But the Adams family have been passing like crazy.
They really have.
Oh, nice save there.
Yeah, it was a good bounce shot attempt, but the goalie was there to save it, and then goes right into the hands of the Adams family goalie.
I like
Cleared.
that, Donut was taking his time there. He knew he wasn't getting any immediate pressure. Ooh, looks like an unfortunate stack headbutt. Got the Adams family to lose the disc. That's something that it's never fun. You think you're going for the dribble. I've been on both sides of it. You're the one with the disc. Your teammate comes to you to stack because they want to dribble, and then they pull through and accidentally headbutt it. It's never fun, no matter who you are.
I'm typically the cause of that, and I always feel so bad.
Me too.
There's been a few times where I've like thought about it, and then but I'm stacking with someone new, and then they're like left-handed, and I'm like, oh, I just
Right.
totally. I was like, oh, they're gonna throw it, so I gotta go to the left side, and then I was
Mhm.
like, oh wait,
Oops.
wrong side.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know. Sometimes I'll try to hang like low, for example, and then they underhand it, and then they pull their hand right back into me, or the other way around. They go for that overhand and really wind up, and it's like you just can't win sometimes.
Oh yeah, the whole windmill shot.
Oh yeah. It
Like a
probably
softball pitch.
doesn't really add that much speed, but it's for the effect.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Looks cool, and that's what counts. They really need to start adding cool points on the board.
Cool points. Yeah,
Style points.
style points. There's a back end of the thing where you can see the style points
Yeah.
in the
It's
API.
so
You can
back
pull it
end
up.
though, Spark won't even show it to you, unfortunately, but it's all right. We know how to access it, so we'll let you know.
When we bring breachers into it, maybe we'll have to do that.
Oh yeah, that's
style points.
style point. Keep
I
track.
played that for the first time today. I didn't know if
Same.
I'd like it or not, but it was interesting. I like the team aspect, and Spike was the one that talked me into that. So
That's cool.
it's
Oh,
definitely
very good shot.
yeah.
Nice.
Pass from Martini to Mark.
9-7. Adams family is up by 2. Plenty of time though. 7 minutes. It's the West Coast Wired joust. We're gonna come out hot. Pass it right. Just right out of their hands and bounces all the way across. Picked up and cleared across. Nice. Okay. In the hands of BG. BG will try to walk it in. They're gonna get stunned out, and then the Adams family will clear it all the way through into the hands of Kudakai, who will find a nice pass over to BG. BG and will dribble. Oh man, shots just slightly off, right into the hands of the Adams family team. Martini will find a pass across to Jeff. Jeff will clear it right into the hands of Kudakai, who's been a strong backline goalie this whole match.
You know, Kudakai seems to almost be a staple on every team at this point.
Mhm.
I mean, I can see the stub chat, and yes, Kudakai plays for all the teams, I believe. I'm pretty
Quite
sure
sought after.
he's rostered on every team in the league.
Right? Like, I could
Yeah.
swear I've played Kudakai the most.
Absolutely. It's funny, I don't know what we were doing. Oh, I was setting up the league sub team today. And Cootie's like, well, at least if I save your shot, you won't have to take a shot like Saturday Night Spirits. It's like, yeah, no, I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, no. Not
Mhm.
on Sunday.
Sunday shots? You guys don't take Sunday shots?
Only an echo.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Only an echo.
Nice handoff. You guys
Yeah,
all
this
saw
is a
that
great pass
speed
play.
handoff.
Looked like Martini was either going for an ender or just threw his hands up in shock.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yes, Mark Ramsey will try to bounce it right into the front, but it's gonna be grabbed and tried to clear it through.
Nice slap.
West Coast Wire will get a nice slap and clear it all the way through, but right into the hands of the goalie for the Adams family, Donut Pirate.
Chuck
Who
says, let's
will,
do it.
yeah.
Not-
Adams family has it. They're gonna find a pass high, but it's gonna get intercepted by BG. BG will try to find a clear through. It's gonna be bouncing around mid.
Ooh.
Grabbed and slapped through. Donut Pirates back there. They will find a little bit of space. Won't find a pass though. Right into the, is that Tots? Give me your Tots has it. Give me your Tots will find a pass across. They will find a pass high. It'll be brought in for 2 points. Tied up again.
Nice.
9-9.
Oh,
There's only been one other game that has gone to overtime in this, hasn't there?
There is no overtime, right?
No, I know, but
They
that
ended in
like
a
ended
tie.
in a tie, I guess.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
another game that ended in a tie.
Had some fun trivia for you. We might see some
Trivia questions.
PGV League history right here.
Mm.
Not to
That'd be
jinx it.
amazing.
We might. Who knows?
There's still 3 minutes. There's plenty of time for either team to make some points. To get rid of the tie.
That's true.
But
yeah,
they're fairly evenly matched. Lots of great defense in this game.
Those are the best games when they are evenly matched and everybody's playing so well. Nice shot.
That was a little windmill.
That was a fadeaway three,
Uh-huh.
if I'm not mistaken.
I would have given you props, but oh my god.
All right.
I'm going long left.
Ooh. Kudakai sends that disc over. Oh, but it gets picked up in the tunnel in a bit of a loose. Ooh, a little bit of a fight going on. Looks like Mark has that disc. He is working his way, looking for a pass, and it connects to Jeff. Jeff looks like he's looking for a back pass, and it manages to connect to Martini, who is walking it up, does a little spinny spin around the post, and puts it in for 2 points. They've managed to really pull ahead with that lead.
Yeah. Style points for sure. Yeah, I would agree with that, Rajan.
100%.
A little using some centrifugal force around the pole for some extra.
Oh yeah.
Extra style points. See, they were listening to us.
We are. All right, Natasha sending that disc down. Looks like it bounces around in tunnel a bit. The blue stack picks it up, and they're going for that dribble. Gets picked up by Kudakai, who goes for the clear, but it bounces off shield. Martini's after that disc picks it up. He has a little bit of pressure on him, jukes it around, drops low, sends a pass across to Mark, who's on bow tie. Mark looks for that pass over back to Tasha on station, who drops down, moves forwards, once again looking for that pass. Oh, and the disc gets taken from her by Tots. Oh, nice stack from the two of them, getting Tots to really lose that disc. It's a bit of a loose one right now. Romeo picks it up and is buying a little bit of time, it seems. You know, they have to speed up a little bit. Goes for that clear, but it doesn't connect. Tasha picks it up, goes for a pass to Nest to Martini, but it doesn't connect. Martini tries to recover, it gets stunned out, and Orange has the disc once again, goes for that clear, but it gets picked up by their mid. A little bit of a tussle going on. Martini's pulling it back away from Bubble, trying to draw them out, passes it across to Natasha, and Mark is stunned out to pick up that pass. Tots grabs it, gets stunned out. Wow, this is a bit of a fight happening right here. Mark goes for the bounce shot, saved by the goalie, and the goalie clears it to the side. And Tots picks it up on a stack. Is he going to send it forward? Or, ooh, that is... Wow, great connecting. Anyway, Romeo looks like he's going to try to juke out some people and goes for the 3. Almost got picked up by Orange, but Blue gets that stack together. Oh, man, are they going to go for it? Ooh, they lose the disc. And, you know... Until the very end, that was a really, really close match.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna take off so I can play in this next game.
All right.
But it's been
Well, thanks for
a good time.
joining us.
Yeah. Later.
See you later. Chuck says, so what is better, spinny spin or jukey juke? I don't know. What do you think, Nagini? Spinny spin or jukey juke? Uh-oh. Wait, is it just me? Oh, I think I might be talking to myself. Alright, well, we're gonna go to some promos, and then we'll get the next teams in here, so stay tuned.
Petunia's Gaming Village is a fun place for gamers to come hang out and play video games with current or soon-to-be friends. One of the things that makes us a bit unique is our hybrid approach to gaming. We try to set up multiple events throughout the week for various games on PC, console, and VR platforms. One of our staple events is Saturday Night Spirits for Echo VR, followed up by a rotating game that everyone votes on ahead of time. Lately, we've been getting anywhere from 20 to 30 players signed up for this event, and it is a lot of fun. Oftentimes, we're just hanging out on Discord voice chats. I'll hop onto a voice chat in the afternoon while playing a video game, and one by one, the group continues to grow. We have some playing games, some working, others driving home, and on occasion, one or two are doing homework. In a nutshell, PGV is a place where we want you to feel comfortable and have a good time. If you're not currently a member, we'd love to have you come check us out.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Just got out of the previous game, but we are on for the cast. Who else is in the booth with me tonight? I think I see Nagini. Are you here, Nagini? Is it just me myself? I can talk to myself.
I'm back. Sorry
Jim's
about
back. All right, no, you're good. So yeah, we are coming up on the end of season. How is everybody feeling about it? Like, I'm kind of sad. This was my one outlet for Echo because I complained about it all the time, but my VRML games have unfortunately been either forfeited half the time and or playing against apparently a quote unquote new team that happens to be crazy diamond plat or high plat or even I don't think I played master people. I hope I didn't. But it's been rough. Let me just leave it at that. I complain to
Yeah.
my team. I haven't had a quote unquote normal game since I think after the announcement. To be honest, either half of them are forfeits or the other half are just getting like basically stomped. It's crazy.
No,
Um,
completely uh understand where you're coming from on that. Feel the same for sure.
I know at this point I'm like we're joking like maybe we should just only scrim Tyro teams and I mean sorry challenge match Tyro teams and that's our season at this point.
Right?
And honestly that would have been way more enjoyable than doing Vermal because they've not. It's like you're already waiting just to get any gameplay at all. Then when you finally do, you're getting stomped on. It's just not
Mm-hmm.
fun, you know.
Yeah,
And
it's really not.
yeah, it's just been particularly hard this season.
It really has.
Um, and it looks like
All right.
predictions are up. Chondriacs versus PGB subs. Sorry. It looks like Chondriacs is the orange, right? Yeah, sounds good. I know who I am betting on. I'm just kidding. We're not going to openly talk about. Wow, a lot of money on that PGB subs. Who just dropped
Oh,
500?
wow.
Y'all, yeah, y'all got money out here. How
Oh,
you doing
damn.
today, Jim? Were you casting in the previous game? I wasn't quite sure.
I was, yeah. I've been back to back, so that's why I had to kind of run and
Oh,
just.
I feel that. I get that. You know me. I normally don't eat dinner. And I
Mhm.
hit around this time.
That's what happened to
But yeah.
me. I'm literally still eating my dinner right now. So
Okay, sounds good.
yeah,
Yeah. It's sad that the Rec League is coming to an end, but I'm
it
also
really
happy that
is.
it happened. Right.
Me
I
too.
keep
I
hearing
mean,
a lot of rumors here and there about a potential season 2 Rec League. Sounds
rumors,
like
you don't
yeah.
say.
I feel like I've heard some things across, the grapevine.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna jump the gun and say anything, but
some
it
little
sounds like
birdies
it sounds like it might
whispering.
happen. I don't
I
know.
think I have a feeling that the birds are chirping and I hear things and yeah, I think it could happen, we'll see.
I'm hoping for the best. All right, we do have this game starting off to a quick start. Looks like a Contracts does hit it off pretty soon. It looks like it is still free. No one could quite get their hand on it. A lot of bounciness. And it leaks up. They're trying their best to kind of keep it on the other side. Yeah, no, I'm excited to see if there's potential season 2. I'm curious
Yeah.
to see if there's any modification to the rule set.
Mm,
I actually think it's in a pretty solid state. Keeps
I
the energy high, good.
mhm,
The goalie stuff is enough like participation. I don't know how you feeling about the rule
definitely.
set.
I think the rule set is honestly great. My only um modification that I would make to it is that I would say if you right now if you're ahead by 7 points, you drop one player, but I think if you're ahead by 14 points, you should drop another player.
Oh, so you're
Um,
thinking progressive dropping.
yeah.
You know what? I find that interesting. Yeah, it really prevents it from looks like Baker just got a quick 2 on the goal right there with the goalie slightly out of position. Pretty
Ooh,
good looking out for that. But no, I get that. There have been a couple times where it gets a little, I would say, out of hand. And I
yeah.
I, I do believe a progressive, I guess, offloading of the teammate, that
Mhm.
team that's doing really good. I can see that working out. My
Mhm.
only problem is then, as more and more drop, it just makes it like a little too difficult that even for the other team, it's not fun anymore because now you have 2 people out of the game. I see what you're saying though. I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. I'm trying to
I mean,
think.
I
I don't
think
know.
though, it helps prevent like just a team from steamrolling the other one by getting all this momentum and then just running with it, because I think sometimes even if you drop one, you can still have that momentum that it doesn't even matter as much, whereas if you end up to the point where you're getting high enough that you can drop a second player, I think that it's okay to really, force that team to pump the brakes a little bit, and it keeps the game interesting for everyone,
Yeah, I get that. It's definitely balancing is not easy. It's a very difficult thing to do. Anyone who's tried balancing team can definitely attest to that. Let alone something at this level, right, with a league level. Sorry, just quick shout out. I saw Media Garcia, Hype Train Conductor said season 2 a riot. I agree with that. Season 2 a riot on PGV. I know I'm technically on staff with the casting, but I will riot with everybody else too, right? But
Well,
no, I think people have talked about like how maybe team formation can change. Maybe there can be a balancing rule, like say if it gets too ahead, maybe we balance the teams. Because I think at the end of the day, it's not really competitive league. So I don't want to say the teams are arbitrary, but I can make the argument they are really because it's more for having fun.
yeah,
At the end of the day, right? And maybe
yeah,
balancing even during games if they get out of hand might work out or
that
something
could
else.
work.
I don't know, but I think you're right. I think a nice even further balancing rule set might be something really needed. But obviously it has to be something that does still keep the energy high and fun for everybody, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think, obviously, um, what's important, for the way that this whole setup works is it's not even just about who's playing, but it's also about, watching it, the casting we're doing right now and really making sure that it's an exciting game to see. And I think like, it's not as fun to see, blowout after blowout.
Yeah.
So I think that can keep it
I mean,
interesting.
I can attest that we haven't really seen many blowouts in this league, but it can happen, right? There's some times where maybe one team's just really not having a good day, and it is swinging very hard. And
Yeah.
even with that 4-on-5, you can still see them scoring. So I don't know. Maybe it's already good where it's at because, like you said, I've seen very few blowouts. So I don't know.
Martini,
Yep. What's up?
I'm sorry, I have to stop you. It looks like Chuck just redeemed a sing, so
Okay.
I think
Let's.
we have to sing.
All right. Brother, what? Okay, Chuckles, can we please have a season 2? PGV staff, I please want another season. I've wanted this so bad. My VRML season has been terrible. But please, can we please make it in?
Please, please have a second season. It would be so fun.
Tasha, can you please give us a second season? All right.
Please, we would love it.
All right, I think that is sufficient for redeemed singing.
Yeah, please, no one else ever redeem that again. That was
not while me and Jim are here.
no. I think
But,
that
oh, yeah.
Twitch might demonetize us now.
Be
That was-
demonetized. All right, that would that would be interesting. We get reported. Yeah, we just apparently 10 reports just went in the past 2 minutes. So I wonder why. I'm just kidding.
We have
But
2 minutes. We have to do it for 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I don't know. Technically, if you look at it, it says redeem for a sing, and it does not necessarily say a 2-minute song. I will
I don't know.
attest.
Listen, we
to-
gotta
I-
make the customer's always right, though. That's
I don't know. I worked in retail. I don't know about that statement. How long was that, Chuckles? How long did you even record? How long was that? Tell me then.
Uh-oh, he's referring to Tasha. All right, let's see what Tasha says. If Tasha says we have to do it, we might have to do it.
31 seconds. You really
31
time that,
seconds?
Chuckles? Are you serious?
Wow. I don't believe him. I think he's lying.
At least a
don't know.
minute. That was at least a minute.
At
least 30 more
seconds.
You know what? Let me get a stopwatch out because
Alright.
apparently we're not even. Oh, yeah, keep going.
All right, and base passes it over, and it's a loose disc, but it gets picked up and gets sent across, and it's a loose disc once again.
And it looks like we have lost someone on the Chondriacs. It is so
no!
unfortunate for them.
How unfortunate! And
Rajan, he's
has
walking it up, but he missed the he
And-
missed the pass. Oh no! All right, that's 30 seconds. I literally timed that one, Chuckles. I literally timed that.
Martini is done.
We have put in the hours. We don't get paid enough as interns on this.
Is
just-
are we even getting those channel points when it gets redeemed for us to sing? Like, where is it going?
It goes. I don't even. I think it's just for the people to participate more. I don't think it actually gets spent, quote unquote. I think maybe it gets spent in analytics, but I don't think it actually goes anywhere. Yeah, but like, yeah, but do like the channel point? They don't go towards the channel in any, I guess, way per se,
I
right?
see. So it's kind of a okay. All
Yeah,
right.
they just-
So what
okay.
you're saying is I'm not getting any of those channel points when I have to sing.
Unfortunately, not. It would be great if we got gifted them, every time we. And wow, they are getting. They're pretty quick right now. PGV subs. They had a slow start, I think, at the beginning, but man, they are picking up the pace. It looks like a X is down one still, and hopefully they can pick up a sub really quick because it is not quite working out for them right now.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wait,
It's
Chuck,
Oh,
you
wow.
shouldn't have.
And looks like
Chuck
Chuck
went on a
just
bit of a gifting
gifted out
spree.
5. Unfortunately, I didn't receive any.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I already subbed. It's fine. It's fine.
It looks like I
Um,
got. Well, thank you very much, Chuck. We really appreciate it. And once I want to just highlight Chuck and Tasha and everyone else for all the incredible work that they do. So,
Yep,
This
definitely
is
gotta
a
give credit to
great
PGV
league.
staff. It is a lot of work. I only do the casting part of this, and this already feels like enough for me. I can't imagine.
Mhm.
I guess I could do more if I wanted to, but I'm just not feeling it sometimes. I like being
Yeah.
participatory in the league and call it a day. Oh wow, he really
Wow.
drawed Kudikai out for that, and it did get in 2 points on the board for future Bolt.
Damn.
And it looks like this is Nagini's team, right? The base. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. We got the fam. We got the fam in. Unfortunately, they are still looking for one. I don't know if someone could hop in. They would probably love you. And never mind. Looks like Chili Cow does hop on, and
Very
I think
nice.
everyone
Thanks,
knows Chili
Chili.
Cow and those under the goalpost shots because I'll never get
Oh
over
yeah,
them.
it's his famous move. Rajan goes for that bounce shot, but Nagini saves it with ease. I like to add. Baker picks it up, sends a cross pass. Looking, I think that was trying to connect with trees, but was a little bit far back. Disc gets sent down to Future. Future looks like he's gonna go for that anchor off shield and sends it right into top pocket region. An 18, very nice, 2 points.
Pretty good shot by Future Bolt there. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this kind of goes on. A lot of the game's close tonight. I don't know. The first game was kind of not as close as I had hoped, right? I'm hoping,
No,
last day I want everyone to have as much fun as possible once the season kind of
Mhm.
closes out, right?
Definitely. I mean, honestly, tonight though, all of these games have been pretty close. We haven't seen any crazy blowouts yet. So, ooh, nice. Now that they have their 5th in, looks like Echochondriacs are really pulling back up.
I know. Hopefully, who did I bet for? Oh, did I bet this round?
Oh, I think I forgot to bet.
It's fine. It's fine. I always love when it bets and you're a mod. Are you sure you want to bet on this? I'm like, yes. I'm not rigging this.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I'm excited to see what they do for potential season 2.
Mhm.
And sounds like, from what I've heard from the grapevine and the chirps and all the different ways of saying it,
Yeah.
sounds like the rule set's staying relatively the same. But they might mess around with how team formation potentially is happening. I know there's some ideas thrown out about maybe at the beginning it's kind of a randomization or some kind of modified randomization. Because I know for me, I definitely would be open to playing with people that I never really played with. But I think also having the option for people to join teams
Mhm.
because sometimes you just want to play with your friends, and I
Yeah.
totally get that, right?
Yeah, like there's some people that I'd totally love to be on a team with. Especially, I think it'll probably. I doubt that there'll be enough time for a season 3. So, you know, unfortunately, not to bring the mood down, but yeah, I think that you know, It's a good it's a good opportunity for people to really just get to play with their friends and don't have to worry about ranks and stuff like that. I think
Mhm.
that's what's so awesome about this league is it really just is for fun, no pressure, you know,
Yeah, definitely.
especially
I feel that.
yeah.
So I don't know. I think maybe they can do like a mixed pool, like so you can either join as a team or join as a hey, put me on a team.
Mhm.
Because I remember being in the at the beginning looking for a team. I was kind of mixed because I think originally I became a free agent and then it was kind of weird to find someone, but someone did pick me up, so it worked out.
That's good,
But I
yeah.
feel like for the free agents that are still looking, it is still kind of funky. So maybe if there isn't a way to ease people that aren't particularly, they don't really care if they're on a
Mhm.
team with their friends or okay with playing with anyone. It would
Yeah.
be cool if there's some way to facilitate that
Mm. I think
easier,
so.
I guess.
Yeah.
But again, it's hard because you have to deal with balancing and all these things. But they do well, with the different pools. Definitely has help with balancing because
Uh-huh.
as we keep talking about, I've no crazy blowouts. And I
Yeah.
do want to keep it that way, right?
Yeah.
Because watching someone get dunked on 20-0, and there's no mercy, right?
No
So
mercy.
it's
Yeah.
not fun.
Yeah, definitely. And I just want to highlight what Tasha's saying in chat. She is saying there might be rec leagues
Like
for
leagues.
other games, so keep an eye out.
Breachers.
Bleachers, I was gonna say, have you? I guess you play that, do you? Yeah.
Do you not hear me talk about Breachers all the time? I
I
have
guess
definitely
I
talked
haven't
about
talked to you
Breachers.
recently, honestly.
That
I
is
don't
my
know.
top. So look, if they're doing most popular games, that is my top pick. I know technically, what's his name? Deadline is the advocate or whatever
Hmm.
for Breachers, but I love talking about Breachers with people because I'm so happy they talked about the game because
That's
I
yeah.
enjoy it so much, and I think it's crazy because everyone that I've seen join the game, especially if they're non-FPS users, have
Uh-huh.
still enjoyed the game in some
Okay.
capacity.
All right.
And I
I
think
haven't tried it
because
yet, so
yeah,
sell me on
it
it. Sell me on
yeah.
it.
So I think it gives a really good itch for someone that wants kind of a team sport,
Hmm.
or I guess team based FPS or no, sorry, not FPS, but just like VR game in general, right? And the thing is, it's still it's just pretty fun in general because it keeps everything pretty active and kind of fast paced. Because the problem is with games like Onward, you can go on for 30 minutes or an hour sometimes. There's not
Hmm.
really too much action, especially because the main game mode is this thing called bomb defusal. So there's
Hmm.
already a time limit. Your team has to do something within 2-3 minutes of the round starting. Otherwise, defend like there's an attacker team and a defender team, and basically the
Right.
attackers have to plant or they have to plant an EMP to like
Hmm.
disrupt bombs on two bomb sites, right? So they
Okay.
basically have 2 points to choose that they want to attack, and they both kind of push it.
Okay.
Whoa, hold up. I didn't say we're doing a Breachers League. I have no knowledge of a Breachers
Yeah.
League.
Hold
I'm
on.
saying, I'm
We're just guessing.
speculating
It's
if we're
pure
doing rec
speculation.
leagues, I would love to do a Breachers one.
Yeah. I
So,
mean, who knows? The next rec league could be like Angry Birds or something. You never know.
geez, hey, y'all told on yourselves. Don't even try to put the
Yeah.
blame on
Come
me
on.
here. Didn't I say, Jim? Oh, you know what I would love to see as a rec league? I
Hmm.
said that. I said that.
You
We can
did
go
say
back. I'll
that.
look at the recording later. We'll talk about no see.
No singing. We're
Anyways, well, so
sorry.
yeah, I think Breachers. What other? Oh, maybe a PC. Maybe some PC games
PC
would be
games
kind of
would be fun.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I would be down. I mean, honestly, I personally haven't been playing like too many PC games recently. Like honestly, since I found Echo, like it's been Echo all the way for me. So I really
Mm.
need to play
Yeah,
more.
that's been me trying to find a new kick. I keep saying that, but Breaches right now is my new kick. I'm
Hmm.
loving it. However, it's kind of hard because rounds is kind of hard for the game. It's hard to dictate how long it is because one team does really well, you're done in 30-40 minutes. If both
Yeah.
teams are doing well, it can be close. It can be like up to 40 minutes to an hour. Um,
Well,
but that's a full.
Martini, unfortunately, we have to sing again.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
What do we
I will
do?
time this. I will time this one because we had so many
Martini will
problems.
time it. And Quackless has the disc and he goes for the shot, but it bounces off the backboard and gets picked up by Trees, who goes for the clear. And it bounces, and then Rajan picks it up and it gets saved. And then it bounces into Trap. And then it gets picked up again. And again it gets sent to Chili, who goes for the pass. But it went silly.
Oh
And
wow, it is stuck on who's wait, are we still in the same game? PGV sub side right now. They are fighting for it. They cannot get it out, but they are trying their best to. Achondriacs doing very amazing. We still have a full minute, dude. Wow,
oh
that's
my
58.
god. How will I fill the time? Singing like this should be a crime.
It should
Um,
be. And next time, Chuckles, please. On the redeem, put a
which
time
I
limit.
think
I feel like 2 minutes is a little bit
is
long.
very long. Um, hmm. Know any Creed or Nickelback? I mean, know any Creed or Nickelback?
This was Tasha's doing, not mine. You know what, Chuckles? Your part to blame. Sorry, 2 points on the board by Future Bowl. They're closing in this gap. It is pretty close game right now. You know, it was crazy
Pretty
because
close
I think
game.
even at the beginning, before the 5-person drop, PGV sub was doing pretty well, but now it's closing up a little bit. So it's
Yeah.
kind of interesting to see the progression of this game.
Yeah, this is pretty nice to see. I'm really glad that we're seeing these close games, as you said, and it keeps it exciting. Especially it's our last season one cast, so I,
Definitely. And then I'm excited. Everyone keeps joking about PGB season 2. We'll see. That's still potentially in the works, potentially being. Uh, whoa, a lot of is it lagging weird tonight, or that was
uh,
bouncing around for me.
that was a little bit funky.
Yes, but beautiful deep pass.
Oh,
Unfortunately, does hit off the ding ring. I don't know. They've been killing it right now in some of those pockets because I think Kudokai is not. Maybe plays a little bit low, but he's not able to reach some of those top pockets.
yeah, yeah.
That some of these people have been sending in from. I think Nest in particular too.
Hmm.
I believe Future Bowl and maybe Base have had some pretty good um, anchored shots this game, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what other games would you like to see a potential rec league for? I was thinking about Fortnite for a second, but I don't even know how you would administer, like, kind of work, like, manage
Oh,
that sort of league
yeah.
look.
I don't know.
Unless
That
you're
would be
like
a
everyone's
tough
rocking
one.
solos. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. I don't know. I think that would be. I feel like it really needs to be kind of like competitive, but team building and uh yeah, I'm just I don't know.
I mean,
I
let me
can't
see. Let
think
me
of
see
a
what kind of
game.
games we have right now. Minecraft. I don't even know how you. I think there's ways to modify it where you can make it competitive, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
I think there's a Rocket League
Rocket
one.
League I could
Ghost of
see
War. Maybe
happening.
a Golf Plus.
I
Among
think
Us. I
golf.
don't even know. Yeah.
Yeah, golf. I don't know how you could really do competitive Among Us. I don't. Maybe it exists. I don't know. But I think
Maybe it's like every
honestly,
time you rotate for imposter, you have to like whoever can get the most kills total on imposter. So
ooh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, that.
There's ways to modify it though, like especially with a smaller league where like there's not as many people to manage. It's a little bit
Mhm.
easier, especially because we
Yeah.
all know each other. I think to
Yeah,
manage
definitely.
some of the rules.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
but it's kind of hard because you do need a fair amount of people to even get a rec league going. I think Tosh, people had mentioned certain ones requiring 20 plus people at the bare minimum, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think right now, because Echo is such a big one in the community, it's hard to find another game that has just as big of a player base, if not more, right?
Yeah. Well, it sounds like Breachers is the way to go, but I think
Man, have you seen those community events? Like they be hitting 10 plus people easily. So I definitely
right,
do think it's got good potential there. But we'll see.
right.
People have
I have to hop on the
talked about
Breachers
like should we
train.
run more sessions? Should we run potential teaching sessions to new players? I don't know. We can
I
get
would
creative,
join
right?
one. I have not played yet, so I would totally join. If
A
you want.
beginner session would be fun. Because I know some people have already started picking it up well. People who have had previous experience with Rainbow Six, have
Mhm.
definitely had an easier time picking it up.
Mhm.
Yeah, because a lot of the strategies we've seen before in other
Ooh.
games is really about getting your, I guess, FPS shooter VR legs, I guess
Mhm.
you could say. Um, Because yeah, I'm not the biggest. Look, I'm a FPS fan. I love COD and other ones, but in VR, I don't know. Contractors Onwards just never itched it for me.
Yeah.
But I will say
Yeah.
Breachers has, and it
Nice.
seems that it definitely gained a lot of popularity within. I mean, it only released a week or two ago, so a lot of people already picked it up and loved it. You know.
Oh wow. Sorry. Ah, great shot. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I also think like Golf Plus, that could be a really fun league to run as well. I'm not sure of the details of how that would have to be done. I guess, you could party like 4 people up and then, everyone runs at the same time, but I'm not sure how that gets casted as well. So definitely that would need to be looked into, but I don't know
Yeah,
about
I
that.
know some of the that's also the problem too. With some of
Mhm.
the spectating, it's kind of hard to do casting because I believe if we did a Rec League, we'd want a game that also has some sort of spectating capacity. Just
Right.
so obviously we can put on the channel. So that's
Mhm.
also been I think difficulty too in choosing another league game. Because you do want to spectate them, right? Because I think literally every Rec League game has been casted, right?
Yeah, we passed every single one.
Yeah, so it's a lot of considerations for a rec league game, but I'm excited to see what happens. Got 2 points on the board from Future Bolt, and right now Contracts is holding their lead over PGV Subs. I'm happy to see them kind of coming over. They really came back, they switched it up, and they've been doing a good job. This
Yeah, it was
past
that
two
was
rounds.
great.
But yeah,
Really.
Media Garcia in the chat. If you like Rainbow Six Siege, you gotta get Breachers. You gotta hop on. You gotta try it out. Definitely, I'm loving it. Maybe we can get some intro sessions going for Breachers because everyone's loving it. I'm just saying, everyone's loving it. So
Well,
maybe we should do an intro session, and then but the problem is it has hardcore like team comms, right? It's a team
mhm,
based game, so the minute everyone hops into the game, unless everyone's on the same side,
uh-huh.
it is kind of limiting. But maybe we just have two teachers, so like so one teacher runs like the attacking side for
Mhm.
6 rounds, and the other teacher runs like the defensive side, which is possible, but
Yeah.
it is harder because then it requires more teachers just to even get an intro to this game. But
Yeah.
honestly, once you get into the game, it's got a good pace, it's fun, everyone seems to love it, and
Mhm.
I don't know, I definitely blow an hour easily on the game. So
Wow.
that's something to say. I haven't had that much kind of fun with the VR game since when I first started
Ooh,
playing Echo.
beautiful three.
No, I did not lag.
Uh-oh. Looks like some accusations of lag are happening. I don't know if the stream can hear the comms. I don't believe they can,
I
but
do not, I think they're turned off, or like they're at least kind of reduced, right? But
yeah.
yeah, I think I saw some weird lagging earlier, so I'm not sure if this server is just kind of messing up right now, or some of the players have weird pings.
Weird ping.
Um, yep. But right now they are killing it right now on what is that?
Ooh,
Contracts. They are killing it right
yeah.
now, and they're holding down their lead. It looks like they might win this out. They're 10 points over, and they do have to sit. I think they've had to sit someone out for a bit now.
I think
Um,
so.
so hopefully PGV subs can get back their momentum, kind of keep it pushing, because they were holding down a good lead for the first part of this game.
Yeah, they really were. I think, definitely as they came back, they managed to really just keep that momentum rolling and push through, and now they're ahead, and it's, that's what's so fun to see. Like this game format just really allows like fun stuff like that. Nice, putting it in for 2 points just before the buzzer goes off. Great shot. Good cutting. That was
Yep,
awesome.
and it looks like a Contracts does take that for their final game in PGV Rec League Season 1. And it looks like we have one more game coming in after this, right? And that's it for this season.
Yeah, I think so. That it'll be the final game. That's pretty crazy. I just want to plug that everyone be on the lookout for the Tri Server tournament coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. All the games are going to be casted. It's a double elimination tournament.
Do we happen to know when that tournament is again, just to get that information out?
I believe it's May 27th or I'm sorry, April 27th.
April.
April, excuse me.
April
April.
20. Wow, 27th, and it's a couple days, correct?
Yeah, so I think that's next what is that? Thursday.
Next weekend, this upcoming weekend. Never mind. So it is this upcoming weekend. It will be
Yeah.
coming in hot, soon, fast, all the above. But yes, we do sell Little Caesars pizzas now. You know, hot and ready. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
But yeah, it's coming up. Do we have any promo for this one, or we just
We
oh,
okay.
we do have one promo. All right, sounds good. We will
All
be
right,
going
we'll
to
cut the
promo.
promo, and we'll see you when we're back.
I was getting to him, I promise. I'm gonna plug game night.
Hmm.
Oh, we're live. Hello! We're plugging Tasha's Spooky Tuesday will probably be next next week. I can do it next week. I'm sorry, I was sick this week. But we have another fun thing tomorrow. We have started up an ARC server. We've started up a Valgero server map. And we are gonna start playing. Everybody starts with a brand new character tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you have not played ARC before and you want to get into it, or you have played ARC before and you want to chill with us, everybody's starting from scratch. So come join us tomorrow night. Signups is in official events. So, yep. Bye. That's all for me.
See you, Tasha. Thanks for jumping in with that information. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Have
so
fun.
it looks like we're just waiting to get everyone in here and get started. Actually, I think everyone's in, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess once they ready up.
Looks like Holy Socks. Looks like they're missing one more person, but
Okay,
otherwise.
one,
Oh
two,
wait, never mind. I'm seeing the wrong. I'm looking at stream. Sorry, it's a little bit
ah,
delayed. Looks
no
like I
worries.
can't read. It is 5-on-5. What am I saying?
Great. Yeah, 5-on-5 here. So okay, orange is readied up. We're just waiting on blue. Yeah, do you have any predictions for this one?
You know, I've seen some pretty good gameplay from 7S's. I am going to wager on them. But I don't think I've really seen Holy Socks play, so I'm betting against people that I don't really have not seen play. So you know.
Yeah, I think we went up against Holy Socks. I think it was our very first match, so that was a lot of fun. But I don't think I've really seen them play since then, so this should be fun to see. All right, and they both launch. Looks like the sevens gets that disc first. Oh no, I'm sorry. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct.
7 S's. I think we're gonna be very particular about it. But yes.
7 S's. Sorry, not the sevens. The sevens is, I guess. No.
Close enough for
So-
me. Close enough for
Right?
me.
Hey, at least they're not in here to yell at us about it, but they might redeem a sing if we're not too careful.
I think we're good on that. We have done our work today. I'm just saying we've done 2 sings today, so you gotta give us some credit.
Yeah, come on.
Can I
Nate,
get a hydrate? Dang, like y'all do everything but the hydrate. Come on, we've been talking here for a minute. Anyways,
yeah, yeah, we'd love a
well.
hydrate if anyone.
no, they can let us
Threatening us
dehydrate. That's fine.
1,000 more
We'll
points.
Tudikai's not allowed to purchase any. Oh my goodness. But it looks like there is a lot of back and forth, the first 2 minutes of this round. And it looks like my prediction is not going as well. But it's beginning of the round. I'm not gonna make any
Not to
judgments.
redeem the hydrate, so.
Okay, I will need to get some water. I will be back, Jim, and then you can do a water break too. Well,
Alright.
I gotta go get my water. I'll be back.
Well, in the meantime, looks like we got a pass over from Panda, over to Chuck, over to Martian Man, who puts it in for 2 points. Very nice. First points of the game. Exciting to see. I mean, honestly, so far this night, like, games have been pretty close. I think last game was our biggest point difference that we saw. So on this rollout, let's see what they're going for. It looks like they went for a basic split rollout. That gets sent over to Atheist, who is looking for the pass right now, really holding on, waiting for that pressure, goes for that pass to Game Genie, but it does get intercepted by that stack. They send the disc down over to Goalie. Goalie picks it up. Martian Man tries to clear it, but it goes right into Panda's hands, who puts it in for 3 points. That was really nice. Good reactions, really taking that 3 and not hesitating and making it a 2. That was really
Yeah,
awesome.
it looks like 7 S's
Great
is
shot.
off to a pretty good start. And I just returned back with my water. So if you need to drink some water, Jim, I gotcha. It looks like we have Holy Socks coming out of the tunnels. I cannot talk right now, but it does clip off of stage. And unfortunately, it looks like Panda Cub's able to get her hand on it, tries to go in, gets a really good cut over the blend, and beautiful shot from behind the back. And it looks like, wow, 7S is a little bit slow of a start, but they've really been picking it up this round right now. It's only been 3 minutes, so they already have to sit somebody out.
Wow. There's barely any time has passed, and they're already dropping someone. I will point out, I believe 2 of the players on 7S's have already played this evening, so they might have a slight advantage. They might be a little bit warmed up.
Very warmed up. Yeah, I I can definitely attest to being warmed up because I don't know. This league, I've been kind of just not taking it too. Not I don't say seriously, but like not being too competitive about it. So honestly, when I hop into these games, maybe I'll do a quick warm up, but I won't do like a full-fledged warm up like I used to do for some of my Vermal matches back in the day. So yeah, I really do just hop in, get ready, have fun, and that's usually a pretty good start. So definitely,
Same here.
yeah.
I think sometimes with my team we'd pub kind of until we're called in, so I guess
Mm.
we would do a bit of a warm up, but mostly just because unfortunately with getting everyone in and things always run over a little bit past the time slots allotted, so usually run
Yeah,
a pub.
I definitely gotta say it's hard for people to manage the timing of all these matches because there's so many different matches. Things kind of get funky. But again, credit where credit is due. The staff has done a pretty good job at managing, these
Yeah.
teams. Wow, Blend is like swimming. Sorry. Blend was attempting to jump for that, swimming through the air in zero gravity. That was hilarious.
That was fun.
I know.
Ooh, look at that, staircasing down, trying to get it. Fart God picks up that disc, sends it over to Smoggle. Back to Game Genie, who puts it in for 2 points. That's team's first points of the game. So
Yes, and it was a beautiful play. Back in I think it was 3 hands got to touch the disc before it actually went in a goal.
yeah, that was nice. Really good really good teamwork. I mean, there's still plenty of time to pick it back up. Also, that means that now that they scored, the 7S's can pop their 5th player back in. So something to watch out for. Palador looks like he's playing the permagoalie role on the side of orange. So sends it across. Doesn't quite connect with anyone. Is bouncing loose around in bubble. Smoggle picks it up and goes for the bounce shot, but it's a little bit scuffed. It looks like it's a bit of a fight, and that just gets slapped out over to blue side. Um, just gets picked up and is being held for a minute, slowing it down, really looking for those passes, making sure that they connect. Very nice so far. You know, this is awesome to see. Oh, nice pluck from Chuck and Stack. Sends it across to Blend. Blend tries to send it back to Chuck, but it doesn't quite connect. However, Chuck does manage to pick it back up and send it over to Corny. Corny sending it across, not connect. Oh, no, it does get picked up, but then sent over right into the hand of Blue. And that Stack tries to dribble it down and goes for that nice 2-point shot, putting it in. Very
Wow,
nice.
beautiful dribble and follow up on that by Holy Socks. And it's definitely closing in the gap. I don't know. Definitely the momentum has started switching to blue side. I'm curious if 7S maybe got really slowed down when they had to, go to their 4-person playing, or if maybe things are just chilling down for them right now. So hopefully they can pick it up back again, see what's going on. But right now, it is unfortunately did not quite connect with Panda Cup. A little bit of miscommunication, it looks like, from there. Blend's trying his best to pass it across. Does get in the hand of Chuckles, and Chuckles does finish it up with 2 points on the board for the 7S's.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
that was very nice. I mean, you know, there's still plenty of time. Honestly, at this point, it could.
And they have a whole nother round after this, right? So
Exactly.
we'll definitely see if it closes in more, if it widens, the gap widens again. Because I can definitely say, when you have that team that goes down to 4 people and then they do lose the next goal, it does start slowing momentum down. And it's
Mhm.
funny because even though you have your 5th player back, sometimes that momentum shift does really throw everything off. That you're
Yeah,
not able to quite get back in the same rhythm that you had at the beginning, where you had that 7-point difference, right?
definitely. And especially if you're the player that ends up sitting, that can even kill your like personal momentum.
That's true. That's true. Because now you're kind of cooling down for a little bit, just watching things from the back line.
Hmm.
Um, I get that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of back and forth right now. For the 2 teams, definitely keeping it hot right now. Um, yeah, how do you feel about this game today? How are you feeling about the end of the Rec League? I know we've been I feel like we've been beating this down. um, But yeah, I don't know. I am kind of sad to have this Rec League come to an end. I know there's gonna be a little bit of break, obviously, because it's kind of hard to jump right back into a second season. I'm sure that's if they do it, because again, everything's still rumors right now. But I'm hoping they do it.
I'm
And if
hoping.
they do so, I'm sure there's gonna be a little bit of a break time, right? Especially with the tournament next season, like next week, and I'm sure they want a little bit of break between the tournament and then potentially a season 2, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think there definitely will be a little bit of a break. I think the tournament's probably going to be taking up most of that. I don't think there's any uh, specific dates in mind for the
Yeah,
season
I don't.
two,
Well, I
but
mean, like I said, that's still. I think the topic's still unconfirmed.
yes, I think it's
So everyone in the chat, if you want a season 2, let it be known, because
yeah, let it be known.
apparently they don't know if people really want a season 2.
Right. We gotta. Okay, Mark says definitely do a season two. Well, okay, never mind. We're doing it now. Mark says so.
I'm going to
So I
pin
guess.
that
It's with
for the
me.
next 5 minutes. So everyone,
Oh.
please, listen. We do need this. But yeah, definitely do a season 2. Mark Ramsey said it. Sir Tree. Rumors are true. Okay, apparently they're true.
True.
Shake and bake
Okay.
it. Let's go. Season 2 of Riot. I love it. I love the season 2 of
Love
Riot
the
energy.
enthusiasm. Uh-oh, Kudakai says, I don't know. I don't know, Kudakai. I don't know. I don't know about your I don't know.
Okay, well, Martian.
Alright, let's see. I don't know. I mean, yeah, in terms of
No, I'm not. No, that's lies.
I mean,
you know,
what do you think you would do? If there's a season 2, what do you think you would do? Would you play with Taro and A again? Do you think you maybe look around? Maybe
I
do a
think
random team if that's an option?
I think I'd probably, look around, see if I can join like a team of, you know, different people and friends. I mean, I had a ton of fun playing with Tyro NA and everything, but you know, I think that's what's so fun about this is you can really, you know, switch it up and get experience in this format with, you know, different people. So, um, I wouldn't be opposed to, you
You
know,
know,
different
yeah,
shifts.
I think I might opt more towards either the random one or if it's good group of people that I know I've played with, I've played with before, but not in a competitive sense. I might be
Mhm.
open to joining
Yeah,
their team. We'll
yeah,
see, but I think at this point for the next season, I just want to have a good time, chill with some people.
yeah.
That's about it. Nothing crazy. Um,
Same here.
yeah, because Echo's coming out. Vermal was that right. Vermal existed. Then I just want to get my last kick of Echo right before August comes up,
Yeah,
and we'll see if
same
there's
here.
any end of the world events. I guess you could say. Because I know I haven't seen any official stuff. Everyone, I think because it's so far off. Like, who wants to
Yeah,
plan an event in August or sorry, not
right.
August, but end
I
of
mean,
July?
it
But
was
we'll
you
see.
who put the that one event together in Tyro, I believe, right? The end
I
of the
mean,
world.
yeah, it was honestly a sign up just to keep it on our mind, but it
Yeah,
was the sign up in and of itself is not necessarily the organization yet, right? And
yeah.
wow, beautiful play by Fart God, sort of a Joker train going up, but it did work out. Did he get a dunk on that too, or no?
Think
It's a
so?
0 meter shot, so he must have let go at the
Okay.
last minute. Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, I mean, I got to give credit to. I mean, got to point out what Mark Ramsey said in chat. On Spatial Confusion, that's their VRML team. They have people. They have different members on 4 different PGB teams, and I think that really goes to show that I think people are really open this time around to trying out and playing out with new different people than they normally would be playing, right?
Yeah, and I think that's the beauty of this community is like it's a pretty tight knit one, and a lot of people know each other. So, you know, you can really just bounce around and you know, there's all combinations of teams, and I think that's what makes it so much fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if there's a potential season 2 and what it pans out to look like.
Yeah,
Because I definitely know it's gonna be fun, right? I
yeah.
had a blast this time around. It gave me something to look forward to at least once or twice a week. Whether I'm casting or I'm subbing or I'm on my
Hmm.
actual team, definitely
Yeah,
having a blast with Echo as much as I can in this kind of ending months. Because
yeah.
unfortunately, I have been playing less and less Echo over time.
You
But
have.
I'm
Mhm.
trying to find. Well, yeah, I'm trying to find in like my next game, and right
Yeah.
now Bleachers is taking up a lot of that time,
Well,
right?
that's good. Yeah. I mean, you saying that um makes me hopeful because I feel like there's been a couple games that people have been talking about, and then I feel like the hype around it dies off pretty quickly. So I've kind of just been waiting to see if this new
Yeah.
one that everyone's talking about kind of sticks around
I mean, just
before
to
I
give you
get my hopes
context,
up.
Breachers
Hmm.
as a game dropped, I
Hmm.
think, a week or 2 ago, and literally it blew up. It blew up just in general. People loved it, and
Uh-huh.
it definitely blew up in the community because it's already 10, 20 plus active members on playing it all the time, right? So that I think
Hmm.
that just goes to show how well of a game that it attracts people and how fun it is. Because even people
Yeah.
that aren't necessarily FPS players
Hmm.
have been having a blast.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I mean, I think like I'd be curious for myself to see like how they do it because I know that I've played kind of FPS VR games uh before and I just didn't love, you know, the shooting. It just felt off, you know. So I'm really curious to see how I
If you're so curious, why don't you hop on the community, set up a beginner event, and either I think I'll see if I'm available that time, or maybe Deadline or someone can hop in, do a quick intro session with some folks. I
Yeah.
think it'd be perfect because right now it is getting a little more and more intimidating as more of us play. Because now
Hmm.
it feels like people are kind of learning fast. Because that is,
Yeah.
once you start playing, you learn really fast.
Uh-huh.
But you just kind of need someone to teach you the ropes
Yeah.
right at the beginning,
Yeah.
because there are some cool stuff to learn about and things that kind of there are definitely options, things that aren't defaults, but they definitely are very useful, right? Like
Hmm.
changing certain comfort settings and other stuff
Hmm.
definitely make the game a lot more easier for someone starting off,
Hmm.
right? So
Okay.
maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe we can get some intro it sounds like there's enough interest and new interest still if we can
Yeah.
get some intro sessions going, and I think that
Mhm.
might be an easy way to get the game started, right?
Yeah,
I
definitely. I
was
mean,
gonna say, Jim, play with me. I played for the first time today.
yeah, sure. I'd love
And
to.
if you If you go with Tasha, she's
Oh.
awesome. She lets you know what you need and where to go and what to set up, and
Oh, great.
she's a very good teacher.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll definitely. It's nice to know I have options to reach out to people. So I
I mean,
will.
yeah, there's a lot of people I think in the community that used to be coaches on Echo. I'm sure
Uh-huh.
they'd be totally open to coaching again, or at least teaching in
Yeah.
breaches, because it never really quite goes away.
Itching
So
itch.
I'm definitely open to doing like intro sessions, just because I'm loving the game. I want people to enjoy it as soon as possible.
Mhm.
Because even people that I know that don't play FPSs, they've been enjoying it too. And sorry,
Yeah.
I just had to cut in 2 points on the board from Corny Witch. It looks like 7S's is still keeping it hot. I don't think they have lost their lead yet. So good on them to see that going. But sorry, keep going, Jim.
No, no. I was just gonna say, yeah, I think that's a great idea. So I will look into downloading it and maybe setting up an event. Maybe I don't know. I know next weekend is maybe sometime this week. We'll see. Who
Yeah,
knows?
probably during the week. I mean, next weekend's gonna be busy with the whole
Yeah.
tournament and everything
Mhm.
going on. But during the week's perfect. I have tomorrow off, so if anyone wants a training session on
Very
Monday
nice.
night, let
I
me.
wish I had tomorrow.
Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do a training session.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert by any means, but I can definitely teach some intro people. Just I think it's the same thing with Echo, right? You need kind of
Mhm.
those intro steps before the game starts getting fun, right?
Yeah.
Like learning to regrab for the first time and geo callouts and all these things.
Mhm.
Definitely change how much you enjoy the game.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I know for myself, I wish that I had the academy um
When you first start.
when I first.
Yep. Trust me, I know. I was lucky in that I had like even the beginner boot camps.
Mm,
I can't imagine if I had like an academy set up at the beginning of my
oh
Echo. I don't know. I don't say career, but like timeline. I don't know.
mhm.
But yeah.
Yeah. No, same. Because I learned everything from pubs, and it took a while.
Definitely a lot harder to
Mhm.
learn through pubs only. I will
Yeah.
say this cool. The cool thing about I think Breachers right now is because it's such a new community and it's a new game that just released. If
Mhm.
our community, PGV, I'm talking about, beautiful shot by Chuckles lining up that three. I don't know if y'all saw him right at the beginning. He was like really lining it up to make sure it went in. Took his time. And sometimes you need to do that with your threes, right? You don't. I know I have that problem where I kind of whip it, just
Oh
hope it
yeah.
goes in. And sometimes it's better to take your time, line
Def
it up, and take that shot, right?
Definitely better to really make sure you're gonna get that in and take your time. I mean,
But
that's all
yeah.
about the game awareness, right? I mean, just
hmm
knowing that you have that extra second to make sure that that shot is going where you want it.
Yeah, I try my best when I'm on the attack to kind of take notice of the pace and the speed and where everyone's at. Because I don't know if you saw in the game I was in earlier, but there'd be times where I literally would just kind of float and take
Mhm,
time. Because I feel like
mhm.
sometimes it gets so hectic in Echo, and you
It
feel
does.
like you have to make something happen, especially if you're on the attack. But sometimes it makes more sense to not push it so hard and kind of keep it going slow, right?
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, like I would say the arc of learning things about Echo was you first have to learn how to, react in all these really fast situations. And then once you
hmm
learn that, the next thing you have to learn is how to slow it back down again, you know?
Yeah, yes. It's definitely funny, right? Because you have to like learn, I guess, faster time or echo time or whatever you want to call it. But
Hmm.
when those regrabs just start getting so fast. I remember like there's that weird midpoint where
Hmm.
you know all the basics now. You're refining the details, but the game starts getting real fast, right?
Yeah.
Your regrabs get way faster. You're playing
Hmm.
against people that also are regrabbing even faster, and now you're almost like everything else, like your skills and stuff are kind of up to par. But I know at least for me, I struggled for a bit because
Hmm.
things at times were moving so fast, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then you have to start playing at his new speed, and then once you do that, it's funny because then Echo sometimes, unless you're always playing at the speed, it almost gets slow. Because I
Yeah.
remember that happened a couple of Vermal games where we're playing a team and we're like, it was weird, like, oh, does this team feels funky? It feels slow.
Hmm.
And it's just kind of funny to see that progression.
Yeah.
And right now, sorry, 7S is killing it for their last game right now. Got 20 to 8, 12-point difference right now. I'm hoping Holy Sox can kind of take their breath, slow it down and maybe kind of keep things pushing. Because I don't want the last game to end on a 12+ point difference. But
I know,
it's
I
fine
know.
as long as everyone's having fun. It's cool for me, right?
As long as it's fun, that's what counts. I mean, but yeah, back to what you were saying about, that's so true. Like, especially, I just remember that for myself. Like, all of a sudden, the game was moving so fast, and I just felt like I didn't know where to be, what to do. Um, and then you kind of keep doing that, that keeps happening, and then it clicks at some point, and then all of a sudden, it's like, uh, you start to just I want to say you kind of start to anticipate like patterns, like all right, this person's likely to do this and this is likely to happen. This bounce normally bounces like this. And that's when the game just becomes, you know, second nature and it's
Yeah, I mean, I see it a lot in many other competitive games where at the beginning there's a couple different kind of learning curves, right? The first one is just learning the essentials of the game, the fundamentals that aren't necessarily covered in tutorial. Because right, like you can know how to technically do things, but it's different when you're doing it in these team context and this competitive context, right?
yeah.
And then after that, it's
Oh,
learning to do it at a faster pace and also picking up becoming more effective and more efficient at certain things, right? Making sure you make all the shots or making all the passes and then
yeah.
eventually, I mean, some people never get to this. I never did, but then you get to the master level, and it's also becomes really important that you have the team chemistry. It's crazy
Yeah.
because all these different aspects to get better and better at the game really come in and
Hmm.
really define how well you play at the game, right?
Definitely.
And I'm definitely seeing it right now with breachers. Right, I'm learning the fundamentals right now, still kind of understanding that, but I'm definitely not even close to understanding the full team chemistry and different dynamics and strategies and all these different things that are still relatively new. I picked up some stuff from Rainbow Six Siege, but things are definitely still different, right? Because now it's a VR version of that game,
Yeah.
and a VR FPS is definitely different than a console FPS, right? Or a flat FPS, you
Sure.
can say.
Hmm.
And I was, it's funny. I was taking a shower today. I was thinking about it. And I was like, I love being a gamer in both VR and I would say flat gaming. I don't like saying 2D because
It's
flat gaming I think is more appropriate to say
yeah. Yeah.
because you're looking at it like a flat screen, right? It
Oh
might be a
my
2D game,
god.
3D game, whatever,
Hmm.
but it's a flat game, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was just thinking like it's so crazy because like even the same game in the same genre, they can be so different because all these things are so different in the VR medium or this kind of flat gaming, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways,
For
to
sure.
to talk about the point way before breachers, if you're interested in checking out the game, I love it. There are referral codes that you can get. I think to get 25% off. Someone double check that for me in the chat, please. But I think you get 25% off. Try out the game. We can get some intro sessions going maybe in the next week or two. And I don't know. I'm excited because I want us to really go in on breachers because the thing is because breachers is such a new game, if we start developing this and kind of start contributing to the breachers community, we can start building this breachers community from the beginning, right? Because it's still
Mm,
being formed, right? I believe the
so
only
closer.
leagues I've seen are like VREL and this thing called BCL, which is I think it's Breachers Champions League question mark.
Mhm.
Um, but I don't know. I would love for PGV to have a hand in forming a new like a games community from the start,
Yeah.
right? And everyone knows that's a
Yeah.
big deal, right?
Yeah. That would be really awesome. So
Yeah, because I think people forget how big of a deal a gaming community is and how the community is. Because you have other games where the game might be amazing and great, but like if you just have such a toxic community,
oh
it
my
just
god.
really takes the enjoyment out of it. It makes it harder and intimidating for new players to hop in, right?
Definitely. Definitely. Um, I mean I think that's unfortunately a huge problem in Echo. So I think that hopefully that can maybe be mitigated, with games moving forwards if a good community really steps in and kind of takes the reins.
Yep, definitely. I'm hoping we do that, Breachers. I don't know. I have such an interest in it. I've talked. I'm like, hey, if anyone's interested in doing some sort of competitive league or like the actual BCL or BREL or whatever league stuff, I'm down to try it out because
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what this game is like at a competitive level, right?
Mhm.
Because that was me with Echo. Like once I tried out competitive Echo, I'm like, this is awesome. It's just different. The pacing is so different than like stuff like pubs. And yeah, we have those 5v5 privates, but it's just different, you know, when you care about your team and you care about the chemistry and how things working
Mhm.
out. And that's why stuff like this rec league is great because it's still casual in the sense that it's a rec league, but it's also fun because you're playing in a competitive capacity, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's like somewhere between a VRML match and a pub. You know?
Exactly, right? And it makes it very entertaining. And I'm hoping we can maybe try something out with Breachers. Again, I said I would like it. I did not expose anything because I didn't even know we were. If they're not, that might be a potential thing. Anyways, that is 22-12. Looks like this is the final game of season 1 for PGV Rec League. That does give 7S's the final W or the win or the game win, whatever you want to call it. And Holy Sox did an amazing job of keeping it up, and they did close in the gap. But unfortunately, it does go over the 7S's, and that will be the last game of this season. And wow, I'm sad. I'm hoping season two Rec League comes out sometime soon. Obviously, there's gonna be some sort of break. And yeah,
Yeah. No.
Tournament.
Sorry.
I'm looking forward to the tournament, and
Yeah.
yes, we're trying to
and
get
the
that
tournament
season
next
2.
week. Sorry, I keep forgetting. It
Nice.
is literally next week.
It is next week, folks. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be crazy. Every single match will get casted. So be sure to stay tuned for that. It's gonna be so exciting. And then once again, we have some other things throughout this week. So this channel is active. So stay tuned, stick around. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. You know, there's plenty of content headed your way. So keep your eyes peeled, your ears open,
Mhm.
I don't know. That's enough of that, but
Yep.
Lots
We
of
have to give
fun
credit
coming
to
up.
Yes, a lot of fun. I'm excited. Got to give credit to the PGV staff for organizing all of this, all the players for coming out and playing games every single week, all the casters hopping on, all the cams people, everyone participating in this. Shout out to you. Shout out to the hype train for the first time I ever been on. The hype train conductor. Where's he at? Media Garcia, you still in the chat? That was my most fun cast I ever did because I had never ever seen a hype train ever. I loved it. And Tasha, wait, when were you a conductor? Tasha, was that a different day? Maybe I wasn't casting, or was that earlier? Um,
That was
but
Thursday
I
when
was Thursday.
you
What? I
were
didn't see
by
Was
using
she
all your
Thursday?
PayPal or whatever.
Oh yeah,
What
when I
was
set up my
that?
PayPal on stream.
oh my god.
I think it was the same one. You know what? Thank you to all the hype train conductors that day. I love you because that was a blast. I thought there could have only be one conductor. Can there be multiple? I don't know.
Who knows?
But anyways, yeah. To Jim's point, PGV definitely having some really active stuff going on, even with Echo kind of ending. We have Breachers. If anyone's interested, please go check out the Breachers. I think it's Breachers hyphen contractors channel. Maybe we should change that because I think Breacher's big enough now that maybe it warrants its own channel. I'm just saying. But the Breachers channel, please check it out on PGV. It's getting hot, and we are down to do intro sessions. Yeah. Is there
Right.
any last promo stuff we need to do, or is
I
that it?
think I think that's it, if I'm not mistaken. So all right. And one last promo, stick around, get hyped, and thanks to BT Hawk for running cams and doing all the predictions and all that. It's thank you so much. You're killing it.
Absolutely.
Bye.